India has won the match once again. Indian cricket fans know this feeling all too well. Eight times India and Pakistan have faced each other in ODI World Cup, and not once has Pakistan won a match. If those numbers don't prove or don't speak for themselves, I don't know what will. I am here with Raja, Goria, and Joydeep, and we're going to be talking about this incredibly dominating match from India that we just saw. What an incredible display of dominance from India! And you've all been watching cricket for a long, long time. What is it about India that makes it so dominating against Pakistan?
Today was a perfect day, and we were discussing in the pre-show the amount of match winners that India has. Unfortunately, the numbers are not a lot for Pakistan. They had two in the middle who was almost taking the match away. Then our match winners got their match winners out of the park, and then their bowling is not what it used to be. I know there's a lot of high player like Shahid Afridi and one in-swinging Yorker, that Castle Rohit Sharma back in the day. That has been playing in our mind for a long time. But he is not repetitive enough. He's not one of the top bowlers in the world, day in and day out. If you look at the trend bowls, they are a lot more lethal with the new ball. So I think I'm not surprised at all with this result. Yes, with the ease at which we got, I was thinking 270, 280 is what we'll chase. We'll win in the 47th over with maybe 5 wickets in hand. But this was a walk in the park.
आप बोलो नहीं क्या बोलेंगे बोलने के लिए कुछ छोड़ा ही नहीं है Pakistan has not left too much for us to talk about but I think India played some outstanding cricket both with the ball first stopping Pakistan from getting to that 280 300 score that looked very plausible at one point of time and then chasing it down very professionally. I think this is Rohit Sharma's day. I know the bowlers will not mind us saying this. There is only one man of the match candidate and that has to be Rohit Sharma.
So can you have the card? Can we have the card for our viewers?
Yes, please.
That's what it is all about. Eat
Salt
zero.
in the wounds.
Eat zero. Come on, Swapnil. You don't want to hurt Pakistan, is it? He doesn't want to give the card. He's too sympathetic. Anyway, doesn't matter. Pakistan 8-0. This is sad. I mean, one expected. There you go. 8-0 India Pakistan. You wanted fight. I mean, Mike, I would want fight.
So you would
A close
always,
match,
as a cricket fan, Dada, or you would always want to see a very intense contest. We saw it for 30 overs.
Correct, till 155 for 2.
155 for 2, 30 overs. Then Rohit Sharma calling Siraj back into the attack and then picking up those wickets. And then the game just went downhill for Pakistan. I don't think India is going to complain. I don't think Indian fans are complaining. Not in India, not around the world. I think they will love it. But my heart does reach out to the Pakistani fans. They have been hoping against hope that 8-0 की जगह 7-1 हो जाए कम से कम एक साथ is what they were talking about.
अरे कुछ तो कंपटीशन हो जाए इतना झमेला करके वीजा मिला इंडिया आया 110 110,000 जाका अशरफ आके 1 घंटा ज्ञान दे दिया वो सब नहीं करना चाहिए
The
अभी
visa,
not
is it safe to say that the visa took longer than the match?
Absolutely. It did look like that, but you can only feel sad for the fans of Pakistan cricket. They had a good side, but they just didn't come to the party today after the 30th over. I mean, it was great till 30 overs. In fact, India would have been wondering, Indians would have been wondering where this match is going. But Siraj, Kuldeep, and then Jasprit Bumrah, everyone picking up wickets and putting India in the driver's seat.
And I don't know if you'll agree with me, when our number 3 and 4 get out, then who are the men to come at 5, 6, 7? Compared to who are the men coming for them? And that is...
No, and you could see that, Joydeep, when Kuldeep was bowling to two fairly inexperienced batters, you knew that they were going to get out any time.
It was all over them.
Yeah.
And when you see a middle order as weak as that, you know India is going to go with it.
Yeah, like Raja said, as a cricket fan, you always hope for a good contest, but as an Indian cricket fan, a dominating victory is always very, very sweet. And a lot of credit to...
इतना मिस्टेक खाई है ना देखो हम पुचका खाने वाले स्पाइस बोल रहे थे ये मिष्टी खा के स्वीट कर दी इसको
ये न्यू जनरेशन इंडियन क्रिकेट फैन कोई कॉन्टेस्ट नहीं चाहिए
No, it's good. But a lot of credit goes to this Indian skipper Rohit Sharma. He's been incredible and the man of the hour today. And we made something very, very special for Rohit Sharma as a tribute for all that he's done for the Indian cricket team.
Rohit is a very simple character. I mean, the Rohit that I've known at Mumbai is immune to that kind of pressure. I think he's such a simple guy, and he just goes about doing what he thinks is best. And I don't see him taking any other approach. I mean, doesn't matter whether India plays at home. Obviously, there's that added pressure, but whenever you play for India, that pressure is always going to be there.
I've seen a lot of emotions on the field from him. I guess he set a lot of high expectations from his leadership. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, एक लीडर को ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि मुझे ये टूर्नामेंट जीतना ही जीतना है. No, there's a long process to get deep in the tournament and then think of winning the trophy. तो मुझे ये लगता है कि उनको कैप्टनसी को इतना अपने पे हावी नहीं करना चाहिए, because he opens the batting and we all know the day he bats, कोई bowler उनको नहीं रोक सकता.
He's a very good tactician. I think he reads the game really well. And everybody wants to open the batting in India in one-day cricket. It's the best place to bat. The thing about Rohit Sharma is if there's any swing, he's good enough to see that off. There's not too many players in the game that have a better power play, that hit more boundaries than Rohit Sharma. So as good as Virat Kohli is, man, Rohit Sharma could be the most dangerous player in the World Cup. I just think he's that good in those conditions.
On screen.
Like we all saw, Jasprit Bumrah quite surprisingly got the Player of the Match award. We were all expecting it to go to Rohit Sharma. What do you have to say about that?
I actually don't agree. I mean, I think you have taken out of the context the fact that Rohit Sharma was also the captain, and to be able to do that, the way he captained the side has not been really taken into account. Yes, 191 was a relatively easy chase. So just batting, yes, but the fact that he got Jasprit Bumrah back at that point in time to bowl, how are you not going to take that into account? I mean, Pakistan started well, so you won't give the captain the credit to be able to stem the run flow, to be able to get the proper bowlers, to get them all out. Come on, I think it should have gone to Rohit.
I think the people of Ahmedabad will love the choice, no doubt about that. Homeboy picking up those 2 wickets and then bowling brilliantly, 7 overs for next to nothing on a track where the ball was coming on nicely to the batters in the initial stages where they could score runs. I think the home fans will be damn thrilled that Jasprit Bumrah picked up the wickets and got the Player of the Match award. But Rohit Sharma, I mean, everything he touched on goal today, whether it is captaincy, whether it is his batsmanship, I think it was terrific to watch Rohit Sharma on the field today. Joy to watch today, and I think he should have been an automatic choice for player of the match. But people are welcome to have their opinions. And
yeah, I agree with these two gentlemen. But playing the devil's advocate, it is the commentators who adjudicate the man of the match. So that's a very credible. It is always is.
Yeah.
It is always is. The credible people there. So only thing I can think of is, like he said, bowled out Pakistan for 190. Who was the spear in that? So in batting friendly conditions, give it to the bowler. In bowling friendly conditions, give it to the batter. I agree with these gentlemen. Just thinking from their point of view, what could have made it?
There also, I think the commentators are wrong, because Jasprit Bumrah did not take the 2 crucial wickets. Babar Azam was not by Jasprit Bumrah. Mohammad Rizwan was not by Jasprit Bumrah. So this political correctness of the commentators not acceptable.
I mean, what is more impactful in this game?
Babar Azam was not Jasprit Bumrah. Mohammad Siraj, right?
Yeah.
So Mohammad Siraj, Aditya has written a piece as to how important that wicket was for Mohammad Siraj.
And after that, it was the Bumrah that
After that, so
Rizwan.
No,
Babar first.
Rizwan bought by Bumrah, but Siraj started it, and then Kuldeep also. I mean, how do you?
Yeah, I can understand 155 for 2. Bumrah comes and gets 3 on the slot. I can understand. Then it goes to him. Yeah.
I mean, this one, this one is like, okay, bowlers are not always given the credit, so they did there. And that to homeboy, that to whatever.
I think Rohit had got 100, he would have got it. So
I think so.
How good 13, 14 runs less straight in their figure? That's why I said I am with these gentlemen, but I'm just trying to play the game.
He's trying to understand why it was given, but it's difficult to understand why it was given.
No, even the flow of the game was arrested first by Mohammad Siraj and then by Kuldeep. Either of these choices I might still have accepted. Not that I don't like Bumrah, he's a fantastic bowler. Did a great job for India with the new ball, and then when he came back with the old ball, he bowled a terrific spell. But I think the key wickets were taken by Mohammad Siraj at the start of the innings, and then he came back to take that third wicket. So 2 of the first 3 wickets were Mohammad Siraj, and then Kuldeep picking up 2 wickets in 1 over. I think that was the decisive moment. Of course, Rohit Sharma went for the kill, got in Jasprit Bumrah, his best bowler, and picked up those 2 wickets and then pushed Pakistan down the crevasse. I think it was important that Rohit Sharma's captaincy had been taken into account. This was not going to be an easy chase. It was not a chase that India would have cantered to, but for the batting that Rohit Sharma did. I somehow feel that the TV commentators overlooked his captaincy and looked at the fact that he fell short of 100. But today, everything that Rohit Sharma touched was gold.
And also the fact that Rohit Sharma stuck to his crease when 2 important wickets had fallen off the other end.
155 is when he got out, right?
Yeah.
35 runs, and you still had. So he actually finished the game for India. So if you have to give it to him, fair enough. I mean, he's the captain, he wouldn't mind. He doesn't bother about the man of the match.
And also, like, you make a great point. The 2 quick wickets have fallen. Who was this wicket? Shubman Gill and Virat Kohli. Who is coming? Shreyas Iyer, pretty new to this cricket. He was there with him. He stemmed the rod. He saw them through. Yeah, he would be minded.
Jaideep, I also think, talking about captaincy, I think what we always overlook is the batting order. To my mind, getting Virat Kohli at number 3 at the fall of Shubman Gill's wicket was a very important decision. They had a 50-run partnership, and I think that pushed the Pakistan bowlers further back. I think it was a very important decision to have Virat at number 3, not at number 4 where he typically bats. That decision, I think commentators tend to overlook this. Fantastic choice, no doubt about that, Jasprit Bumrah. And I think today the commentators point for choice.
Sure.
Yes, and we have a very interesting stat that only proves Rohit Sharma's brilliance is that Rohit Sharma has now 1,195 runs and went past Virat Kohli as the 2nd highest run getter for India in World Cups behind Sachin Tendulkar, who has 2,207 runs.
2,270.
Those are incredible numbers. That is hard to read.
Try and get the runs in the tennis cricket. Forget World Cup. Gosh. Baffling.
Many who retired with
So there you go. Scenes from outside the Narendra Modi Stadium. Is that cricket celebrations going on?
No, this could be Navratri, Dandiya, and everything else that
So it's
Gujarat-
Mohamaya, Navratri, what are the other names? Tell me, different parts of the world.
And you can see
Baby Durga,
you can
Jai
see
Shri Ram,
Sikhs-
all come back.
You can see Sikhs there, and there will be the Bangla very obviously. So all of India is there. It does look like instead of Ahmedabad, it is a microcosm of what India is all about.
And Ahmedabad really got the complete package, didn't they? India-Pakistan match, start of Navratri, everything. All of it, all at once.
This is so good to see. So good to see.
But this was expected.
Yeah, of course.
I will go back to when India won the World Cup in 2011. Dada talked about how Sachin Tendulkar and the team took 3 hours to get from Wankhede to their hotel in not very far from the Wankhede Stadium. It took me 6 hours in Delhi, and I could see political leaders get on the street, stand outside their cars, no security. I think it was perhaps the biggest night India has experienced in many years. At least in my lifetime, I haven't seen anything like this. Today, it seems like Ahmedabad is spilling over, not just from the Narendra Modi Stadium onto the street, but all of Ahmedabad is out.
Look at these visuals.
And I'm sure you will see similar scenes across the country. But I know one place where people have gone off to sleep.
Yeah. So we've also got, he's right, I mean, we've also got some visuals from the United States, which we will play on our show. People actually went to sleep saying we were awake all night, we watched this, but we're so bored. 7 o'clock, come on Pakistan, some fight, and they went off to sleep. Look at this.
Can you imagine this what happens in about a month's time, a little more than a month, when the final is in the same venue? Oh gosh.
Rohit Sharma with the trophy and these visuals.
You read my piece on that. And Rohit Sharma and the trophy.
Oops. This is too much to expect at this point.
All of you.
We are getting a little too ahead of us.
I know, but I
But the way they played the cricket today was
Exactly.
terrific. I don't think there is any holes that you can pick in this Indian side, whether it is in terms of prospect of the level.
This is the real test of India will be all this. So in the playoffs, when we forget, that is where we have to, hold on.
We beat South Africa in Southampton, brilliant win. We beat Pakistan, brilliant win. We started exactly the same match.
It's always the playoffs that hurt us.
So New Zealand, 45 minutes of bad cricket, gone. So we don't want that to happen. We don't want the knockouts to hurt us. But these scenes, unbelievable on the eve of Navratri.
I can imagine how the players are feeling right now. If they have any glimpse of what is going on outside the stadium, they must be pumped right now.
They must be celebrating in the dressing room, and they will wait for the audience, for the fans to get back home, maybe in an hour and a half, or wait for the police to clear the roads for them to be able to
Jaydeep,
get back.
talk over these visuals.
Yeah, this is just brilliant. At this ground, and as we've all been there, there's a little pathway that leads into the main road. So you have to go through that. And as Roger rightly says, it has to be clear there will be patrol cars and security. You see them through many World Cups, many Rohit Sharmas, many Virat Kohlis out there walking with the jersey. But this is so good to see. And this is what, brings the nation together. Ups and downs, tough times, good times. This is what you want to see.
You know what? These visuals are inspiring me to ask you guys this question. India has been unbeaten in the World Cup so far. I know it is a very long tournament and we have a long way to go, but do you see India in the top 4 already?
Yeah, I see India in the top 4 even before the tournament began. The problem is I don't see them at number 1 after that because there's some really strong hurdles because of the way we played in knockout matches.
Right.
As I was just talking. I'm not saying they can't win it. I think that's what the real test for India is. So we've got 5 or 6 countries who can make it to the top 4. Not all of them will make it to the top 4. So out of 6, 4 wins. So that's not a great number to get into. But then, once you make it to the top 4, you run into New Zealand, you run into England, really good team, South Africa. Yeah, and also maybe, whoever, Australia. They've lost a couple of games, but they could be back. And once they hit the straps, we know what they can do. So 5 World Cups is what they've won. So for me, this is.
I think we've got a reaction from on ground from Shubhan Chakraborty reporting in the midst of this madness.
Memorable win for the Indian cricket team as they defeat Pakistan by 7 wickets. It was a complete mismatch, to be honest, something which we had witnessed in Asia Cup. And yes, India have emerged victorious, and it is 8-0 in the ODI World Cup. We are outside the Narendra Modi Stadium, and what an atmosphere it was. It was a carnival-like atmosphere. More than 1 lakh people in the stadium, and they backed this Men in Blue team to the hilt till the last moment. Whenever they picked up wicket, whenever they stopped a run, the entire crowd backed. Yes, Pakistan had their moments in the initial phase of the match when they were stitching the partnership initially, but after that it was the completely dominant performance by the Indian team. And yes, it's 8-0 in the ODI World Cup. Pakistan have now never defeated India in this ODI World Cup, and what a fantastic win. I'm falling short of words. Rohit Sharma, what a brilliant batting knock. He was unfortunate to miss out from his century. It would have been a second consecutive century for Rohit Sharma, but still 85 was something which he will take away from this game. And then the bowling performance by the Indian team. Everyone picked up 2 wickets. It was a completely they hunted in pack. They hunted in pack, and Pakistan batters, after the initial 4-5 overs, they were never in this game. They looked down and out. The crowd, I think the crowd moved them. The crowd moved them out of the game, and you can see the sea of blue coming out of the stadium right now. And each of them, I'm pretty sure, each one of them enjoyed their match. It is a once in a lifetime kind of a match. 134,000 jam-packed, a host of stars in that stadium. But yes, it was the Indian team which completely overshadowed everything, every special program that the ICC had kept for them, the BCCI had kept for them. It was the Indian cricket team which completely stole the show, and rightly so. We'll show you some fan reactions, so stay tuned to RevSport for all the updates related to this match and the ODI World Cup.
So that's Shubhan Chakraborty reporting from outside the stadium in Ahmedabad, and some tweets coming in. One from Shoaib Akhtar is actually hilarious, and he writes, and I quote, "I'm sure Rohit and Virat have more pressure than this batting in the nets."
I think, weren't you just telling us the story of Virat Kohli getting the arm thrower kind of?
Yeah.
closer to him to get that kind of pressure.
No, definitely. I think I just spoke about the Pakistan bowling attack. Pakistan bowling has always been very, very good. Sometimes it's been better than the batting. But right now, this is one of the weakest Pakistan bowling you see. No quality spinners, Akil, Mushtaq Ahmed, none of them there. The leggy is gone, I don't know where he is. So everything put together, they're looking at very, very ordinary side with the ball. I think even if they've got 350, they'll find it difficult to defend that because with this sort of bowling. You always expect Shan Shafri to get them a 10-50. That's not happening every day.
No, I think the Indians made them look ordinary. And the Indians made Shoaib Akhtar say what he has just said, that Virat and Rohit might find more pressure batting at the net against Indian bowlers than against Pakistan bowlers. Maybe a bit uncharitable, but this is a good Pakistan attack that has always challenged opposition. They haven't got to world number one just like that. They've had a good attack. Unfortunately, today I don't think the batters backed the bowler. You always want your batters to put up a good score for you to fight. And once you score only 191, the fight is gone out of this.
Yeah, today is the batters.
And with the Rohit Sharma batting the way he has done, taking the bull by its horns and hitting those sixers, I think there was very little that either Haris Rauf or Shaheen Shah Afridi could do.
Yeah.
I think today is just not there.
Yeah, today is the batters was game, but Sri Lanka got 350 against them. So I can remember the last time any Sri Lanka team got 350 against Wasim Akram and Waqar Younis. So I think the bowling as a unit is not as strong as it used to be.
Undoubtedly.
Oh yeah, so we have some fan videos, right, Swapnil? Okay. Celebrating over there.
100%. We will get you there as soon. Now you look at this man. He's talking on the phone. He's telling him, look, I'm on television. They're filming me, and I'm showing the victory sign. Unbelievable.
No, the energy levels there is
Of
very
course,
high.
People dancing, jumping.
And their contribution in India's victory is no less. I think we tend to overlook what we call the 12th man's role. The 12th man is the whole of the stadium, 130,000 plus people. A sea of blue. I think it's the first time we've seen anything like that in India. We've seen a sea of blue, but this is the largest. This looked like an ocean, not just a sea.
And these people are not all from Ahmedabad. A lot of flown in from many places, a lot of cut corners, a lot of missed out on holidays to make sure that they pay for the tickets, the hotel, the airfare to be there on this historic day. So what a day for them.
I mean, yes. And do you think the fans, got to Pakistan today? The pressure sort of got to them and they crumbled under it.
After Babar and Rizwan got on chase, because clearly they did not have the mettle or the heart, the ability, the potential, the jigra that you say, to fight an Indian attack in front of 110,000, 20,000 people. No. And that, I mean, yes, if you put in Naseem Shah into the attack, could they have stopped us? No, 191, just not good enough. So that's where Pakistan lost the plot. And look, this is becoming endemic. Every World Cup you come, you don't challenge us. 2019, no challenge. India 300 plus, Pakistan 200 all out. I remember writing an op-ed that night from Manchester saying, come on, Pakistan, make it competitive. And they are a proud cricketing nation. That's where Shoaib Akhtar is coming from. The 2003 World Cup match, that Centurion match, Shoaib Akhtar, Waqar Younis, Wasim Akram, they pushed us. 273 Pakistan. Yes, Tendulkar was worshipped alongside an Ashok Chakra and all of that, but it got the best out of Tendulkar. Even when he got out, the match was in the balance. That was competitive. Not this. You don't want, and after today, trust you me, the pressure on Babar Azam will be enormous. But how does Babar Azam deal with this? Can he come back and make a World Cup of this?
I don't blame him because you can only fight with the ammunition that you're given. It's not that he has an Inzamam ul Haq who's not being picked, he has Yusuf Yohana who's not being picked, or he has Saeed Anwar, players of this quality. I am very surprised to see the quality of batters from Pakistan. I would want to see, I know Imam ul Haq is having his own, but number 5, number 6, number 7, 2 weeks to be in a park. If you look at their first class averages, if you look at the runs they've scored in domestic cricket before coming into the Pakistan team, they are not much compared to what Shreya Shayyar has done, compared to what Surya has done before coming in. So I think the grind of coming into international cricket has been a lot tougher for the Indian batters, which is why they are a more finished product.
Absolutely, and I go back to Rohit Sharma's batting because he's been incredible today. Batting with a strike rate of 136 in an ODI match, getting 86 runs, right? And now he has the most centuries by an Indian in World Cup. So that is incredible. And with the way that Rohit Sharma is batting right now, I asked this question in the mid innings as well. But do you see Rohit Sharma as a batter in the T20 World Cup squad?
Yeah, I'd love to see it. T20 World Cup will not just be about his skill set. The coming IPL will have a huge bearing on that. And if he can carry on the way he does, he's looking a lot fitter. He's looking leaner, which is good. And I feel at his age, the fitter he is, the better he'll be. And also, if he wins the World Cup this time, he'll have nothing to prove to anybody anymore. And that's a great time and space to be for any cricketer, where you're just playing just to enjoy the game. Sachin was at the last leg. When he had done it all, he didn't have to prove anything. He was a numero uno for the last 20 years, and he was just basking in the glory. Similarly, that Rohit could also enter a similar phase of his career, provided he wins the World Cup.
Quit.
Yeah.
That night, 19th, quit. He's at his peak. What are the two sides of a peak? Fall. Don't need that.
You don't want him there.
No, quit. Play that innings, win that game.
Go out on a high.
Finish.
Just white ball?
White ball. Play red ball. Of course, play red ball. Play red ball. White ball, you are there. What is a peak? A peak is here. What is this side? It's a fall. What is this side? It's a fall. Quit. You don't want to do, come on, you don't have anything to prove. You won a World Cup on home soil, 19th November, quit. Maybe don't announce that night, because then it becomes about you rather than your team. Do it 2 days later, but that's it. Quit then. You don't need to prove anything. Quit.
Makes a lot of sense. This is what I would like to, from Rohit Sharma, go on a high, irrespective of which match India plays as its last in this World Cup. He's had a fantastic career, and he's one of the most exciting batsmen we've seen in a long time. Virat, of course, has been on top of the world, but Rohit excites you with the sheer sense of timing. There's a joy that he brings to the crease, and I think if he can go on a high, whether it's in the league, whether it's the semi-final or the final, whether he he lays his hands on the trophy as the first Indian in so many years, doesn't matter. He's had a great career. He's had a fine run, and I think I have to agree with Dara that he should perhaps quit at the end.
One of the greatest.
I have a question for you both. What if he wins the World Cup and he says, I'd like to win the T20 World Cup and then go?
No, that's his call. But all I'm saying is, there's no certainty. In sport, to answer that, there are 3 ways you leave sport. 1, you get hurt, injured, you're out. 2, you're not informed, you're dropped. And 3, you qualify your own terms. And this is not me speaking, this is Ashton Eaton, the greatest athlete. And when I say the greatest athlete, is because the greatest decathlete is the greatest. 2 Olympic gold medals, 12 and 16, and the only man to have crossed 9,000 points twice. And what did he do? He got that Rio gold, and he said, thank you very much, no more sport.
No, it does happen. It's a difficult choice, but I think tonight is not the best night for us to be talking about whether Rohit Sharma should
We're ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. 19th November is way too far. Let's do 15, 16 November. Let's cross the semi-final. There's still a lot to go. Tisha was spot on about that. Tonight, it is about tonight. Let's celebrate tonight. We've demolished Pakistan. We've thrashed Pakistan. We've done whatever we wanted to do in Pakistan. Come on. You need a better Pakistan.
Absolutely, and what Rohit Sharma did today was what we call leading from the front, and he's talked to us in the past as well, and he said precisely this, that the Indian skipper needs to lead from the front. He does not care about his runs as long as he's contributing for the team. Watch it for yourself.
When you play the sport, when you play the game, you want to achieve the best, and I feel the best is to win the championship. You will score many runs, many hundreds, but winning that championship always stays with you, because you know why? Because that's a collective effort from the team. Because at the end of the day, we play a team sport. It's not an individual sport. So what you achieve as a team is very, very important to me, and it is something that I want to achieve. That a team goal, which is to win the championships.
শুভায়ন্দা আরেকটা ভিডিও পাঠিয়েছে যেটাতে শুভায়ন্দাও আছে
Okay, so there you go. Shubhan has sent more stuff from the ground, as has Debashish. This is a night that's too young. People thought it will be 10 p.m. It's 8:35. here in Kolkata, in Ahmedabad, in different parts of India. People are saying they want to go home and celebrate. Look at my studio people. They're putting their hand up as if that's more important rather than anything else. Yes, they say. But in America, people are going to sleep. Can we play that video, Shopnil, if you have that? Let's show you.
Hi, it's 7:20 in the morning. I have not gone to sleep yet. Still waiting for the last 24 runs to be scored. It's been a wonderful night of cricket in India. Played fantastic. Hello to everybody who's watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the game as much as we all did in the United States. My friend is waving. He's awake now, but the camera's on the other side. So let me flip that. He's like this now. Oh no. You can delete that part of the video, but there's more content. Okay, talk to you later. Bharat Mata ki jai. Cool, amazing. Bye.
Okay, so we're going to leave you all guys on a high. I hope you're all celebrating at home. But as you are doing that, don't forget to keep, stay tuned to our channel. Like, share and subscribe to Red Sports and tap the bell icon so you know when we're live and we bring you more content. Watch these videos and have fun.
Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, and you can see completely blue-tipped. Every bit of that moment. After this incredible, memorable win, it's 8-0. And yes, people have started to believe that Rohit Sharma and his men in blue can win this World Cup. They have been in incredible form, 3 wins now. And yes, after this win against Pakistan, even the people believe that they can go all the way. Everything is clicking and people are hoping that it remains the same. You can see behind me, lakhs of people are coming outside the Narendra Modi Stadium, and it's amazing how people have responded. There were fireworks, people have chanted, and it's incredible. रोहित शर्मा की सेंचुरी मिस हो गई,
हाँ बहुत दुख हुआ, सेंचुरी चाहिए थी हमको।